everything they can to try to hurt our law enforcement who is protecting Americans. And I would argue probably that most of the people in California that are living in these neighborhoods who are dealing with this stuff don't have that mindset. Again, you're asking people to go out and threaten to kill people in neighborhoods that they don't even own. Like this is, again, this thing like, oh, we'll let them fight it out. They're doing so many crazy things to our agents right now. Like, for instance, they're throwing glitter bombs at ICE agents, and you think, oh, that's not a big deal. They're getting glitter all over them. You know why? Because they can't get the glitter off. And if you follow the glitter, you'll find out where the ICEs are going home to. Like my wife said that they're throwing glitter bombs at ICE agents, and I was like, oh, okay, so they're gonna be shiny? And then she's like, no, so they can follow them and get their ID because you can't get the glitter off. One or two pieces of a certain color glitter, guys at a restaurant, like, oh, he's an ICE agent. I threw glitter.
I never knew the glitter bomb was to track.
So they're putting hits out on law enforcement. She should be right now trying to get a hold of her lawyer with her one phone call. Like this, when enough is enough. This is not about sanctuary cities. She was basically trying to endanger the lives because what do you think they're going to do?
You think she's on Pam Bondi's radar now, Dan?
She should be. She should be under the radar. She should be under the jail right now.
Social media is a trap for dumb people. And she was so desperate for attention that she went out there, like, she's the vice mayor, and she didn't realize what she was doing. On a bigger perspective and broader, 30,000 foot level, the Democrats have now basically normalized going after federal officers. In this past 6 months with DOJ, they had all of these signs up like around Washington saying, I stand with federal workers. They needed to amend that, unless they're with ICE. And I hope that she does get prosecuted. There is a new DA out there in LA. I mean, if some people have some consequences, then maybe their behavior will stop.
They went from defund the police to cap ICE agents.
Yes. Welcome to California machine politics. She, in her video, said, I don't want to hear a peep out of you guys. If you're not going to defend your territory, it's like, well, when were you hearing peeps from them? Like, how closely were you interacting with gang leadership? It's like Florencia 13, they're affiliated with the Mexican Mafia, which is a prison gang, which started in California. And first they were in a juvenile prison. They said, you know what, let's split them up. Let's put them in the big prison as well. And they did. And guess what they did there? They proliferated. They're very, very efficient. So she is clearly working with these gangs. This is a sworn officer of Cudahy, which is a part of Los Angeles that is apparently very amenable to people who want to hurt, murder, rape, racketeer, sell drugs, like do whatever they want in this territory because they've carved it out, obviously, because they're working with the city who is codifying their territory. It's insane to me.
Harold, you've had a judge try to squirrel away a criminal migrant. You've had a congresswoman accused of assaulting a federal agent, and now this. What's going on here?
Well, the other two, the judge and that congressperson, I differ on how they've been treated. But this here, I'm going to give you back the time. This is one of the most disgusting and reprehensible things I've ever seen. An elected official doing, I think you framed it just right, Towers. I hope that those who she represents are whatever action they can take to redress this. If not, I hope that law enforcement is taking this matter seriously. I've never seen anything quite like this.
All right, and remember.